What's good, y'all? Shagai Makai. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All that nonsense, you know what to do. And if you don't like the video, me and you can have some serious problems, so make sure you like it. Anyway, y'all know what happened last night. I don't even gotta say it. You see the title, you see the thumbnail. Y'all already know what's going on, man. The team that I predicted to win the title, the team with the best player in the world, another top 5 player along with him, won the championship. Los Angeles Lakers, we champions. And I'm saying we because I want to come off as a Laker fan, but I'm a LeBron fan. I support LeBron. And, he moves around quite a bit. So, you got to roll the punches. But I'm a LeBron guy. But I'm really a Bulls fan. But, I'm happy for the Lakers, man. They deserve this, man. After all they went through this shit, Laker Nation, Kobe died, Gianna died, the Corona break. Like, they went through so much, and they just deserve it, man, And LeBron, 4 rings, 4 Finals MVPs, and I think the Finals MVP could have went to AD or LeBron. I wasn't really mad. I said I wouldn't be mad at anybody who wins that, but LeBron has it. It just adds to his legacy. He's the first player to win a Finals MVP in 3 different locations, a championship in 3 different locations as well. And AD gets his first title, first of many, I hope. And you assume that the Lakers are going to be the prohibitive favorites for next year. They should probably be number 1 in the power rankings or the way too early power rankings. And they said all year that the Clippers were a big problem for the Lakers. Lakers beat them the last 2 times, and then they choked. They choked in the the second round. They didn't even get to the Western Conference Finals. The second round blew a 3-1 lead to the Nuggets. You know how that go. I ain't even got to talk about that. But I gotta say, who I'm most happy for? I'm most happy for Dwight Howard, man, because he worked his ass off for this. Like, he worked a long time for this. Like, come on, like, first he was in LA. He was with Kobe. I think he was with Powell. He was also with Steve Nash. And that was supposed to be the next super team. They was trying to get some twilight years. They were trying to get Kobe's twilight years to be of substance. But it just didn't work out. Dwight had those back issues. Then Dwight goes to Houston. He has issues in Houston. Him and James Harden don't get along. He leaves Houston. And I'm not really sure of the timeline or where he went, but he bounced around from, Atlanta. He went to the Wizards. He was on the Hornets at one point. He had a 30-30 game on the Hornets, but it didn't really mean anything because they were losing. And, he's just bouncing around. He gets traded to Memphis. Memphis waives him without him even playing a single second for them. And then the Lakers pick him up, and they tell him he gets signed on a non-guaranteed contract. And they tell him, come in, just do your job. We don't need you to do anything crazy. You don't have to be a star. He comes in, puts his head down, does the work, starts in the finals, starts in the Western Conference Finals, does some good work for the Lakers, defense, rebounds. And now look at him, he's a champion. And before this championship, I thought he was a Hall of Famer, honestly. 3-time straight Defensive Player of the Year, 8-time All-Star. I think he led the league in rebounds twice, blocks 3 times. He has a lot on his resume that makes him a Hall of Famer, one of the best defenders ever. And now you add a championship to that, a championship which he contributed in. And you just gotta. It's just funny. J.R. Smith now has more rings than Carmelo Anthony. That's just insane to me. And he didn't do any work for this one, but oh well. But who else? Oh, and AD said something that concerned me a little bit. He said they asked him what you gonna do about free agency. He gave the answer that a lot of stars give. He said, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. We're gonna be looking at it for the next couple months, and there's a small, tiny chance that he leaves because maybe he sees the writing on the wall. LeBron is further to the end of his career than he is to the beginning of it, and he says, how long do I want to be stuck here in La La Land by myself when LeBron decides to call it quits? Because who says LeBron plays until he's trash? What if he just hangs it up after next year or the next year after that? Does AD really want to be stuck with a whole bunch of guys? Because outside of LeBron and AD, the Lakers aren't really a great team. They just got a bunch of guys who can do something. Oh, let's talk about last night's game. The Lakers finally did what they should have been doing. All year they've been known for defense. They wasn't really the best offensive team because they struggle a lot. Not LeBron and AD, but everybody surrounding them. But last night, you got contributions from everybody, man. You ain't even need Bron and AD to go crazy. Playoff playoff Rajon Rondo. That man went crazy. I think he had about, I want to say 16 points or 18 points, but that man was getting straight layups. Every time I turn my head, I look up, lay over here, lay over there, backdoor cut. LeBron dominated him. It was just crazy. He had a couple threes too. When he hit that three, I'm like, oh yeah, it's over. When you got Rajon Rondo hitting threes, it's a wrap. Just call the game. KCP doing his thing. Yeah, he gave us 15 points. He was hitting them threes, just doing his job. Got to put your head down, do your job. Danny Green hit a couple threes, and it's not like they really meant nothing. But I'm happy to see some shots go down for him, and all that death threat stuff. That's completely uncalled for. Keep it about basketball. You can say he's a bad shooter, bad player, but just keep it about basketball. All that extra stuff is not necessary. But yeah, they finally just let what they do best carry them to a win. Because once they locked in defensively, Miami just looked gassed. They looked tired. They had nothing left. And wait, hold on. I want to give props to Miami Heat. They weren't even supposed to be in the final. I thought the Bucks was going to the finals. But once they beat the Bucks, I said, hold on. They could actually go to the final. In a past video I made, I said the Miami Heat are going to the NBA Finals because I knew they were real like that. I knew they were great like that. And I just got a message for Pat Riley, the owner, president of the Miami Heat. Don't trade the young guys. Don't mess with that team. They're close. They got chemistry. They love each other. They love playing together. Don't trade Tyler Hero. Bam is untouchable. Tyler Hero, Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson. Don't mess with the core of that team. Keep Udonis Haslem around as a veteran because he does a lot for their confidence. And that's really a big part of Miami Heat's success, confidence. All year, Jimmy is saying, "Oh, Tyler Hero's the man. Tyler Hero's the truth. I love Duncan Robinson. I love Kendrick Nunn." You got to uplift these players because when you're young coming into the league, it's good to have veterans telling you, "Oh, you're the truth. You're the man." Like yada yada yada. But yeah, this video is about the Lakers. Let me get back to that. The Lakers, I think they can win 1 to 2 more chips, and after that, then I think they'll bow out gracefully and go back to, maybe AD stays, for the whole entire course of it and doesn't just dip. Because, I don't think he has a problem playing in Chicago, my team. I don't think he has a problem going back there. And, Chicago got some young guys for him. Guys we could build around, add AD to that equation. Maybe another piece, and, may got something cooking there. Maybe not another piece. You got to let Wendell Carter Jr. develop. You got Zach LaVine, Kobe White. You got a lot of guys over there that could really, do some things. Otto Porter Jr., Chris Dunn. You got a lot of guys over there. But, what does the 4th ring do for LeBron's legacy? In my opinion, it doesn't really do a lot. It's just, another ring. Maybe 5. He ties Kobe. 6 passes Kobe, ties Jordan. And then, then we're really talking. But number 4, it just looked great on his legacy. 4 and 6 looks way better than. 4 and 6 looks way better than 3 and 6. Honestly, it just looks more clean. 3 and 6 is dang son, you want 3 out of 9, the 4 out of 6, 4 out of 10. 4 for 6, 4 out of 10. That's 40%. That's not terrible. If somebody's shooting 40% from the 3-point line, that's a pretty good shooter. But yeah. Lakers are champions. Lakers fans be happy. Y'all see the Laker jersey. I put this Laker jersey on for every finals game. The mojo finally worked last night. They closed it out for Kobe Bryant. And, I wish Magic Johnson was still part of the team. That would have been great for him to be in the bubble and just to be part of the success. But, he had to leave because of backdoor stuff. But, yeah, man, I'm happy for the Lakers, man. And, I'm really excited about next season because, you got Steph and Clay coming back. Kyrie and KD coming back. Clippers are coming back. Everybody's coming back. We got to see what happens with Giannis, but I think the Lakers probably gonna repeat. That might be a hot take right now, but I'm calling it Lakers repeat next season. But I got to see how things go. I got to see the moves that are made in the NBA before I could really make my prediction. But yeah, if you said to the end of this video, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.